Alright, welcome to this new season. I'm starting where we have team-built teams putting in here. The first matchup is going to be the Alaska Polar Bears at the Yellowstone Bison. So, we'll watch this one, see how this whole thing turns out. See here as it's week 1, and we'll see who goes to 1-0 and who falls to 0-1. This is in College Football 26. I'm sorry, the lighting is a little bit off, but here we are. Alaska will kick it off. And no, we are not going to be watching the whole entire thing. That would take a long time. But the Yellowstone Bison are going to start with the ball at the 19. So yes, look, you got the Bison. They're a really talented, great team playing the Alaska Polar Bears. And the Polar Bears defense is pretty nice, but this offense with the quarterback they have, who could win Heisman, is insane after that's a big play there. Alright, we'll watch first couple plays until they get across the 50, and then we're going to sim by each quarter here. Alright, that one's incomplete. Alright, here. There's that one. And this defense of Alaska, they are playing interesting. Nice way to start this game. And they gotta stop them here, and no, first down. Bison, and there is an injured man down for the Polar Bears. So they're going to take a step back. So we are just going to see here, as we'll see what it's like at the end of the first quarter. The Bison used that drive for a touchdown as Alaska got nothing. So Alaska is close to the end zone to tie this one up on the first play of the second quarter. So let's see what they can do. The quarterback's going to roll out. Touchdown, Polar Bears! On the first play of the second quarter. Extra point ties this one up for Alaska. That would be good for them. Tyler Olsen runs that one in for a touchdown. And we'll see the extra point here. And then we're sim to halftime. Alright, there's that one. And it will be a tie game, 6 plays, 75 yards, and then it'll be a touchdown for the Bears. Alright, here. He's going to take it out of the end zone. Did not take the knee. He's going to get barely over the 15-yard line there. As we just stick here because it's not letting me do the super sim yet. Here they are. Look, that one. He got like 3 yards there. Alright, they're rushing to the line, which does not help for me trying to go to super sim. So we may be here for a bit until they go out of balance or there's like a timeout. Okay, that's a big hole. He has a big hole breaking tackles. And we still can't do the... Alright, can it let me do it? Oh my. Like, does this... Comment down if this happens for you. Or just won't let you do the super sim when you're in a game like this. Like, I don't... Like, there it is. Alright. We'll see what it's like at halftime. The Bison use that and smack on. So we're going to go to the fourth quarter as the Bison are up 21-7, 24-7. Bison have the ball. The start on 3rd and 4. Alaska's going to have to get stop them here, get the ball, and immediately got to get there. Quick, they make a stop. That's step 1 to this as the punt unit comes out for Yellowstone. All right, the Alaska offense come out. We'll just watch a little bit here of what Tyler Olsen can do. See, he'll throw that one over. Nice start there. All right, they'll run it here. He got the first down. There's Spencer Strickland with that one, his second rush of the day. Look, Tyler Olsen, he's looking deep. This should be big. They caught it to the 10-yard line. Demetrius. I couldn't catch his last name quick enough, but it was like Wilson, I think. But it said he had 4 catches for 95 yards today. That was big, and now I gotta get in the end zone and get the defense to come up. Olsen, the pressure's coming. Touchdown! Touchdown, Polar Bears! Touchdown, Alaska! That is big for them. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, shoot. I missed it. It was there. Oh, no. Shoot. All right. But it's a 10-point game. They're going to try the onside kick. No. Yellowstone's got it. Let's see what this... We're most likely going to run here. Yep, they'll just give it to the back who's going to pound for 10 yards. As a timeout called by the Polar Bears there. And they'll get that one. Okay. And the Polar Bears have one timeout left. Just one timeout. Here, give it to the back. Nice defense there. Nothing there. And now the Polar Bears have 0 timeouts remaining. Give it to the back. And he lost 2. The defense here of Alaska needs to come up big here. They got to snap it. And they're going to give it to the back. Oh, no, he got the first down and a lot more, as that would take us to the 2-minute warning. And it's just going to knee it here. Minute 30 to go. And they're going to pass here. They're at the running back. That's a touchdown, Bison. Okay, interesting to decide to pass the ball there. That's a touchdown, and that seals this one for good. Xavier Brown, star running back there, takes that one in for a touchdown. As this one is over. (31-14). Bison beat the Polar Bears. Impressive performance by Tyreek Robinson Jr. there. And that was a game-sealing touchdown there by Xavier Boyne. Took that one right on in. And it's all Yellowstone for this one, taking down Alaska. Let's check out how everyone performed. It looks like the first downs, Yellowstone, they got them out 15-11. The total offensive yards, 337 offensive yards for the Bison and only like 200 for Alaska. Yards per rush. It's about the same there, but more yards per pass for Alaska. Passing yards more there for the Bison. Look at the player stats. Look at Tyreek Robinson Jr., how he performed. He had 80 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, averaged 10 yards per throw. He was 20 for 25 for 263 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 80 completion percentage. That is great numbers. I don't know if you can see the numbers right now, so I'll turn on the video now. Xavier Boy, the starting back, he was 8 attempts, 39 yards, average about 5 yards per carry, 0 touchdowns, 0 fumbles, 0 broken tackles, but 6 yards after a contact there, and there's no 10-plus yard runs. And then you have the backup here, Eric Avery. And then you have the quarterback here. He ran for 2 rushes, 3 yards. And then here, the receiver there. Receiving wise, Davis Finney led the Bison receiving yard for 6. Well, he led in catches, but Orion Demars led in yards 75. And the touchdown, and yes, Orion had a touchdown there. And so did Jartavis Parks. And we saw that one about Alaska as Ty Olsen, 7 for 11 for 125 yards. He did not really throw that much. 63 completion percentage, 1 touchdown. Rushing wise, Keontae Tyson, 14 attempts to 65 yards, 0 touchdowns. 2 broken tackles and 25 yards after carries and 120-plus yards there. And also all the other running backs, Spencer Strickland. We saw him run. Receiving wise, this man, Demetrius Williamson, who we saw a crazy catch for 95 yards. And then 16 yards after a run after catch there. Average run after catch, 4 yards. He didn't drop a single pass on him, and his longest was 50 yards. Yeah, well, that's that. Bison are at the 1-0. Alaska falls to 0-1. Thanks for watching.